Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights Shadows of Undrentide. Where we left off last time, we were going to go kill a manticore. We have a guy named Zidane with us though that we should probably turn in first. I'm going to save before we do, just in case that it kicks us into the next area, I can't remember. So.
Aha! There you are, Zidane. You're a sight for sore eyes. I was beginning to think we'd have to wander back to Black Sands before long.
I would not advise that, Madame Katriana. Neither would I, to be honest. It's good to have you back. None the worse for your experience, I see. That is true. The thanks must go to Eltimar for that. Dorna is going to chime in, even though I just picked her up just now so she can come help us with the manticore. When did I become invisible? Eltimar wasn't the only one there, you know. Yes, I was! Shut your face! Of course, my lady. You have my apologies. I did not mean to exclude you. True enough. Well, Eltimar, you rescued Zidane as you said you would. I suppose you'll be wanting your 500 gold now. I think I deserve a little bit more than that, don't you? I suppose so, even though we did have a deal, as you'll recall. I'm grateful, however, so I'll overlook that. So here's 700 gold. Hopefully we'll make up for that in trade. We'll also need to discuss what your rescue is worth in relation to our deal, Zidane. But I've already paid Eltimar for my rescue. That's between you and him, isn't it? It doesn't have anything to do with me, or your fee, as the case may be. Now then, I trust we're ready to move on, Eltimar? I have something to do first. Come on, Dorna, let's go fight a freaking manticore. What is she again? Or what is she?
I think. Speak with you a moment.
It's not a good time. Can I wait? I suppose it can, but we should talk about a few things when there is time. Fine. Examine. She is a rogue cleric. So she might be somewhat capable of helping us out. A rogue cleric is a weird combination though. She'll have some healing, which I guess is good. Perfectly good cave of earth and stone infested with filthy stingers. What a waste. I agree. Stingers are kind of a waste. Oh, we're so close to a level 2. That's why I want to kill the manticore though, so that we can get that little bit closer. I thought I broke this.
Indeed.
Did I break the other side? Maybe. And now we play the waiting game. The most annoying game in the world. But we're breaking down the door, so I guess that's a good thing. I missed! I critically missed the door. I don't even know how that's possible. Alright. So, let's get this fight underway here. Is that a new dead deer? I mean, it could be, I guess. What's my armor looking like? There's the manticore down there. That's all we got. We're going in. This is gonna hurt. Oh good, some of them hit Dorna. That's probably a heal-worthy moment. We have no healing stuff. Good. Dorna, just take some hits. Or heal yourself, that's good too. Where's your cleric spells? We might win. Come on. Yay! 201 experience. That's pretty nice. Was it worth it? It totally was worth it. Let's go take a look at the unidentified armor. And the bones. Oh, garbage. And the garbage. Sort of garbage. Excuse me, I hope that wasn't too loud. I bet it was pretty loud though. It kind of popped out before I could put my microphone on mute this time. Damn coughs. We're almost dead. But we have nothing to heal, so we're gonna actually just run back to town and hope for the best. But we won and got 200 experience for it. That's actually a pretty hefty amount, all things considered. That is, what? I guess it's not that much. It's only 1% of our current experience. But still, not bad. Considering our level up was like 6,000 experience, I think, or 7 maybe. That would be a much more suitable boost. So, we're now out of here. We did this whole little cave area. It really sucked, actually. It was not my favorite zone. Hopefully the next one will be a little better. Hopefully we'll be able to buy some better items, because our items, while they were good in the beginning of the game, they are no longer really acceptable for our current level. They're just not good enough. And so we're going to have to hopefully get better new ones. Oh yeah, we already rested. Let's get out of here.
So,
Yeah, let's go. Good. Torius, what's the delay? Why aren't we moving yet? And here I was enjoying this relaxing stop of ours. I said move it, lazy bones. Everyone on your feet. We leave now. I can drink some water.
we could be in some trouble, friend. The oxen have gone through the water rations much faster than expected. There is an oasis near here, but we have had some trouble with the tribe that guards it.
Of course you have.
You have a way of dealing with problems that I seem to lack. If you could just go and talk to the Bedine, maybe they would allow us to restock our water supply.
And what kind of problems did you have with them? To us it seemed a simple thing, to allow our oxen to walk into the water hole. It was our first time crossing the desert, and we did not know the proper customs. It doesn't seem that difficult to predict that others might become upset when your beasts of burden empty their bladders in their water hole. Not now, but had we been at another oasis where the animals in Bedine bathed in the water. Anyways, the Bedine consider the oasis something of a sacred place. It's tied into their local history somehow. We were never welcomed back, though we would never do such a thing again. We need this water, Eltimar. Alright, I'll try. Let me see what you have in your inventory. Maybe it's changed and gotten better in the last couple days. Although that's not looking realistic. How about that armor? What is it? Half plate +1. Sold. Longbow +1. Also sold. Gold necklace. Sold. Gauntlet of the Hinfi. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Attack bonus +3 and 2 sonic damage. That is a considerable upgrade for us. We'll keep the other ones just for their differing damages. Some things might be immune to sonic. It's not likely, but you never know. You.
Yes? What do you need?
Part ways. Just stay here for the moment. You're fine. Guard the camp. I don't think this is the right way. Nope. Let's go around the other way. It's a nice little sheltered outcropping. I'm guessing the other people are right over there, because I can see through mountains. Also, that's a very, very straight canyon. Zombies? Alright, I'm in. I'm in for this fight. I'll kill some zombies with you. Greetings to you, stranger. You have come to the oasis of the Great Palm in time of great danger. I'm afraid there's nothing for you other than death and the curse of undeath. All I need is some water. As I said before, there is nothing for you here, least of all the water that once flowed into our oasis. If you do not desire to walk the night without a soul, I suggest you move on. A powerful creature, an ancient foe of my people, has once again arisen. He has taken our water, destroyed the temple of the Morning Lord, and sent his undead minions against us. His minions drag the corpses of my people down into the tomb, or he brings them back to life and sends them to fight us. Our numbers dwindle as his grow, and even without water to sustain us, and without even water to sustain us, we shall soon fall. I too need water. It seems our lives are intertwined. Why do these things always happen to me? Over 100 of my people have died in the last few days, and you claim that this is directed at you? Do not disregard the lives of my people in such a selfish manner. I suppose you face the very same death as we do. Very well, even though this tale is not normally told outside the Bedin, I suppose it is only fair that you know of the cursed creature who hunts us both. His name is Kelgaras. The legends passed down from father to son, for ages, tell us that Kelgaras hails from an age long past. In the time of the Netherrealm Empire, he was an evil necromancer and disciple to the god Jurgal. Who's Jurgal? In the time of Netherrealm, Jurgal was a powerful god of evil and darkness. It's said his power has diminished in this age, if it even exists at all, although Kelgaras, maybe, remains as powerful as ever. It's said that Kelgaras used the powers offered to him by Jurgal and attempted to gain rulership of the empire itself. That is how he became what he is now. And did he rule the empire? He tried, although he ultimately did not succeed. There were many who sought to rule the empire in that age, and Kelgaras had many rivals with powers that paralleled his own. Because he lacked the power to defeat his rivals in life, maybe it's Kelgaras. Kelgaras sought the powers through death, that he might find a way to become the supreme ruler among the Netherese. Kelgaras became a creature of undeath, gaining the abilities of the supernatural, plus retaining all of the power he held in life. He did not, however, anticipate the reaction of his rivals to this change. Continue. As part of Kelgaras's change into his evil undead form, his own soul had been trapped within a rod that could be kept close at hand, for this rod could be used against him. Kelgaras's rivals discovered this fact and had this rod stolen. They performed a great binding ritual upon it that drove Kelgaras deep into the earth and imprisoned him there. Why not just destroy him? Kelgaras's immortal form was protected by the power of Jurgal himself, and not so easily destroyed. Even the great power wielded by the mages of that age could but contain him in the end. And then, after Kelgaras had been imprisoned for centuries, the empire fell and his magic vanished. The binding that once held him was broken, and he was free once more. He recovered the rod and built an elaborate tomb from which he planned to rule. In the end, it was my own people, the Bedin, who stopped Kelgaras from succeeding, but only at great cost. What cost? When the Bedin first battled Kelgaras after his rising, he was all but invincible. Many thousands fought only to be slaughtered by his magic or turned into ghastly undead. We were desperate for aid, for anything that could stop this evil, and we found it, or rather one of my own ancestors did. And that was? A prison built by the ancient Netherese, perhaps similar to the one Kelgaras had once been held in. I do not know. This one, however, still had its occupant. It called himself Feyrim, and was unlike anything else my ancestor had ever seen. It had great power, however, power as great as that of Kelgaras or Garrus. It was this power that my ancestor bargained for, and it was granted. A power that would drive Kelgaras back into his tomb and keep him there forever. And does it still exist? It does. The power has been passed down in each generation of my bloodline. Should Kelgaras ever leave his tomb, I could perhaps even destroy him. Are you too afraid to face him in his lair? Ah, if only I could venture within myself to face the creature directly. Should we enter the tomb, however, our own power is nullified by Kelgaras's magic, and we are helpless. Some have still tried. The most recent was my own uncle, Hamand, the last to hold the power before me. He entered, and returned a fortnight later, a zombie himself. I was forced to slay him, my own kin, and banish his soul. There are many things I could brave, stranger, but on death, no, not that. Anything but that. Alas, our time goes short, and I am sure Kelgaras knows this. I am the last of my own blood, and the power that was handed down to me, it has been waning even as Kelgaras's power grows. Why? When I noticed my power begin to fade, I voyaged to the distant prison my ancestor had found long before to speak to the same Feyrim if it still existed. It was dead. How it was killed was never found out, but I can only assume that its death caused its power within me to fade, and at the same time allowed Kelgaras's to increase. There was no sign of who killed it. I assume that with the creature's death, my powers will fade until I'm normal. So what do you propose? You must first destroy his body, which is neither an easy task, nor will it be permanent. He is immortal, after all. The source of his eternal life lies within the rod. According to legends, whoever recovers the rod can place it on the altar of the Morning Lord, and the Lathlander will destroy its power, for none hate the undead more than him. The rod's destruction will end Kelgaras's existence forever, and only that can restore the water to the oasis and give us hope for survival. Alright, I'm gonna go do that. So what do I get for helping you? My people have been mostly destroyed and our belongings taken. Whatever you recover from Kelgaras you may keep. You may also get the water you desperately need. I'll be going. Find the rod, bring it to the altar. Got it. Before you face him in his tomb, I would suggest you enter the crypt by the oasis. It is the burial place of Al-Rashid, my distant ancestor, who was the first to gain the power to fight Kel-Jaras. My ancestor's weapon lies within. We don't need weapons. Very effective against the undead, though legends say it failed him in the end and holds no power when wielded by those of our own blood, which is why we are buried with him. We buried it with him. You are not of our blood, obviously. It may be the weapon will work in your hands, and I have little doubt Al-Rashid would gladly forgive the intrusion if it meant the death of Kel-Garas. The shifting sands are ever treacherous, but I trust must be placed somewhere. I beg you, do not fail us, wanderer. Do you have, like, a store? Not that I need a weapon anymore, I have a pretty good one, but... Really, there's just... You're the only person alive in your camp?
Your end draws nigh.
Come on, hit him. Hit him right in the face. If only we had Great Cleave. We could just keep cleaving. Once we get enough damage, that is. No, our cleave missed. That's not cool. One more punch or kick, whatever. We're getting really close to a level. It's really, really cool. We'll hit level 8. Be a little bit better.
Gods you worship.
Come on, boom. Cleave hit, circle kit. Oh yeah. This is going so well. House of the Morning, this is the Temple of Lathlander.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
We're getting so close to being really, really powerful. We're getting there. There's a certain point that we'll hit where we will become just an unstoppable killing machine of death and destruction. But until that point, we're kind of just mediocre.
Whatever gods you worship.
Getting a little bit of lag. Alright, zombies all officially dead. So we know where the temple is. Excellent. We know where the zombies are. Everywhere. Equally excellent. I don't get why they stayed in the place where, like, their greatest enemy in the world was entombed. I gotta say that if, in the event, my family was responsible for the imprisonment of a great, powerful creature, I'd probably write it down somewhere. Give it to someone, like people in charge of this land or whatever. Actually, I don't think anyone's in charge of this land, to be honest, but if they were, I'd be like, hey, by the way, that's the tomb. Come inside and meet your death, mortal. I'm not done yet. I need to go find the tomb, or the uncle's crypt thing. How are you still alive? No, you're not. Re-undead. Re-dead. There we go. That's not the right way. It's possibly up over here. I can't remember where the crypt thing is. Also, we should explore all of the area because experience. Killing zombies is good experience for us. This looks like a tomb. Catacomb of Al-Rashid. That looks like the right one. Let's go inside. Oh, there's zombies in here and statues. Alright. Locked. What's the runestone say? We acquired an item called a runestone.
I am overburdened.
What the hell is a runestone?
You should bear some of my load.
Rune pillar, there we go. I'm sure it has something to do with that. When evil grows unchecked, then one shall destroy the guardian and prove his worth to wield the desert's fury. Well, what's the guardian? Is this oh, it's a statue. Bring it on, statues. Oh, I'm now afraid. Okay. There's a lot of them. I desperately wish we were nice in the corner. Where only like a couple could get to us at a time. Come on. If we can get down to 1 left or 2 left, it should be fine. There we go. Alright. Now we're doing fine. Although we're have some abysmally bad attack rolls. There we go. You would be immune to critical hits. Stupid statue creatures. No real living parts in them. No cleave, really? Lame. You know, you weren't all attacky when the the hell is this thing? Maybe I have to make an X, like these signs say.
I am overburdened.
Alright.
Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
Ah, okay. So that's exactly what we have to do, I think. Good. Alright, 1 down. Good. Alright. Hope this is right. Kind of just winging this one.
I am overburdened.
Damn it. That's not what I meant to do.
Perhaps you should bear some of my load. I am overburdened. Perhaps you should bear
This
some
is only
of my
mildly
load.
frustrating. Okay, walk onto this one. There we go. And
I am
we'll grab 2 at a
overburdened.
time, just to make this faster.
Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
I'm just kind of winging this. I think this is right. I mean, it looks like it should be this, right? There's the rune stone. And we're going to make up the last piece. So there's 7 pieces. And then us. And there we go. Boom. This sphere is a comma, really? I mean, we could use it. It's pretty decent. It's +2 versus undead. But we've kind of put all of our eggs into the unarmed basket. So if we throw the comma on... Oops. Where's the comma? Did I not pick it up? Did I actually just leave it in there? I did. Whoops. That was a spectacular failure on my part. So if we throw it on... I mean, our attack modifiers go down really low. 8 and 5. I mean, we do extra damage to undead. Cool, no big deal, but we're also not going to hit anything. We lose 3 attack modifier. We already miss enough as it is. Plus we have sonic damage on our fists now, that's pretty good. It's nothing to shake a fist at, unless we get some experience. We're so close to a level. I think we might go into the tomb and see if we can kill some zombies until we level. And then we'll call it a video. I mean, think of this 5.5-ish minutes. We should be fine. Statues. Oh.
Prepare to be...
Stop missing the statue. It's literally a statue. It's sort of like a living statue, I guess. I wonder what this rune pillar says. I'm too excited to talk to the pillar. The runes inscribed on this pillar are unfamiliar. Further study could possibly reveal their nature. Lore. Nope. Don't know. Fine.
Your end draws nigh.
I'll just beat them all up then. Ow. Ow. Can we rest in here? No, probably not.
Your end draws nigh.
That was a good reflex save. $49 experience. Let's go rest outside. I think we can. We should be able to. Yay! A tomb where I can actually sleep relatively close to the entrance. That's pretty good. Good enough experience, or hit points.
Your
I like how the tracks
end
kind of tell you where to go.
draws nigh.
We are doing awesome on reflex, by the way. Now there are skeletons up ahead. Looks like archery skeletons and zombies. Ow, that trap hurt more than the skeletons. Time to run. No, don't let me die here. I don't want to die while I'm dazed on a bridge. I guess it's too bad. Gotta give it to him, he's good at setting traps. Do you guys want to come over here? Ow. Wonder if they're gonna come over here. Yeah, there they are. Perfect.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
I mean, one group. Alright, let's try and dodge this trap. It's what, reflex, I think? Oh, we're fine.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Run away! Are we gonna make it? Ooh, it's gonna be close. Okay. We do have a healer thingy. I know we do. Alright, we should be good. Okay, everything got a lot of good shots off at us. There should be an exodus of creatures coming to fight us. But they're all stopped behind the zombies, who are incredibly slow. I can just see the archers. They're like, come on, man. Come, we can do this. We could be there. We could already be there. We could shoot things already.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Ow. Freaking critical, man. That's not cool. I can't critical undead. They shouldn't be able to critical me? Yeah, that's right. Things that you can't critical should not be able to critical you back. I said it. If you want that really cool defensive power, you shouldn't have the offensive power to match. Unless I ever become immune to critical hits. In which case, it's perfectly okay if I can critically hit, if things can't critically hit me. It's called a double standard. I'm okay with it. Let's go. There's more skeletons to kill. At least 2. At least 3. And more statues. This place is full up with traps. I wonder if the desert whatever is it matches whatever weapon you're good with or whatever your weapon normally would be. Now, what do we want to go for? Dexterity or wisdom? Probably dexterity. Yeah. Tumble. Persuade. You know what? We never use stealth. You know what we're going to do instead? Pump all our points into lore. Oh, did our attack go up? Yeah, 1d10. Look at that. Our damage went up by a damage dice. It used to be d8, now it's d10. So good. Extra damage. Extra attack bonus. Everything's coming up us. It's a lot of zombies. Pass. No, we should go fight the zombies. Actually, we're out of time. We should end the video. So, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. We will be doing more Neverwinter Nights. It'll be on Sunday, because I'm gone this weekend. So, take care. Oh, never mind. Hang on. We're going to do this fight real quick. They learned how to use the door. We might have to run away. Ow, stop hitting me. Time to run. How much are zombies worth for experience? 39, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go outside, we'll rest, we'll do the fight later. Things are going fine for us right now. Hopefully no zombies will spawn on top of us while we're taking our brief sit down. Alright, that's gonna be it for the day. See you guys later in the next video.